Okay, so we are still working on the subfloor. The subfloor you're going to find if you build a tiny house is actually the part that seems to just take forever because it's obviously the foundation of everything, and you want to make sure that it's as sturdy as can be. You also want to make sure that you have it firmly attached to the frame. And so there's lots of little things you have to get right before you can start building upwards. So this is the last major thing I have to do underneath the body. But basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking these brackets here, and I'm actually going to be attaching them underneath the frame, underneath here, to the actual trailer. So when they're attached to the trailer underneath here, I'm just going to use some wood screws, some lag bolts, lag screws I guess you would call them. I'm going to use these to attach it to the wood, and I'll be drilling a 1/4 inch, or I'm sorry, 1/8 inch hole, pre-drilling inside of this so that way the wood doesn't split. These are 1/4 inch. This is a 3-inch brace, an L brace, or sometimes called an inside corner brace. And then to attach to the trailer, I thought that I had double bars running underneath each side, but they're actually, the steel is like an I-beam kind of steel, so I could have gotten away with having much thinner screws, but these will work just fine. I'm going to put this, I'm going to drill the hole first with a titanium bit to get through the actual hardened steel, and then I'll be drilling or putting this through here to attach to the frame, and having these washer and a bolt attached to it. I'm going to do that for every other one. You could do it for every one if you wanted to, or you could do it for every second one, but I feel like every other one on this frame is a pretty decent amount. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on each side. Now when it comes to things like this actually brought up a really good point that I wanted to share. When it comes to buying hardware like screws, bolts, nuts, things like that, the place you buy them can vary drastically on the price. When I went to Ace Hardware, for instance, the same set of screws would have cost about twice as much. And when you're buying a lot of them, that can run up quickly. It ended up costing at Home Depot for the entire set of everything probably about 30 bucks for everything, but it would have cost me about 60 at Ace Hardware. So make sure you shop around for even things as small as your hardware if you're trying to save on costs. And that is it.